What's going on, everybody? This is Jay from Maji and Jay. Today in this video we're going to be unboxing something a little bit different just to change the routine, and also reviewing this product as well in the same video. What I got here is the Voix Blu made by UMI, and these came from the website banggood.com for only $49.99. Now, a lot of you watching this video, especially for those who are located in the USA, we know that we have a lot of options out there, including Beats, we got Bose, we have Skull Candy, and many others, including Sony headphones as well. But the question is, are these competitive out there in the market? That's why I got them, because UMI, again, is a very well-known brand, and I just want to know exactly how good these are. Not only they are affordable, but also the build quality is very promising for some videos that I have seen out there. So I just became very interested, and as you guys can tell, these are Bluetooth. So that means that we don't have any wires required from your phone or whatever device you're going to connect to them. On the front of the box, we're just going to see basically this side of the headphones, and we can see that already a play and pause button. We got a volume up and down and a skipper on the bottom. So they are in white color. I think this is the only color available right now, unfortunately. On the upper left hand side corner, we got the Bluetooth logo on there. Obviously these are Bluetooth, so that's very nice. And they come with the Bluetooth 4.0, which is transmitting contents very fast, almost at the same time that the device is playing it. On the bottom there, we can see the model, Voix Blu, and these are made by UMI once again. Now, taking a look on the side of the box, here we're going to find some of the highlights of this unit. We can see that, once again, it comes with the Bluetooth 4.0. They are very lightweight. They're promising to be very nice and clear, which I've heard on some reviews that, yes, they are very good. Also, we got the battery. It is promising to last about 10 hours, in which I have to test it, but unfortunately on this review, I might not have the time. I can only confirm it on the description below. Also, we have NFC, and finally a built-in microphone, so yes, you can use these to make phone calls and much more. On the back, we have the layout of the buttons, and you guys can feel free to read it in case you want to know exactly all the functions that we have on the side. On the other side of the unit, you're not going to have any buttons whatsoever. Here we can see once again the specifications and the features. So of course we can see there that yes, it is made in China. So now let me go ahead and take them out of the box and get into the unboxing part. So we can see that the box is very weird looking. Also, the package here, we can notice already that it came a little bit damaged, and this was caused by DHL. It's not a major damage, but we can clearly see it on there. So now let me go ahead and take him out of this plastic container, and now we're going to find another cardboard on here. And here is the proof that I haven't opened this yet. They are entirely sealed, so I'm not cheating, guys. I'm just doing this with you, so that way we can see exactly what we got here together. Now, my version, I think, if I'm not mistaken, comes with the NFC logo on there, and we're going to be testing it with my Samsung Galaxy S6. So right now I'm just trying to take these out without damaging the box too much, because I usually like to keep boxes, but I think that we don't have an option here. So let me see, actually I think we do have an option. It's because I haven't broken the seal yet, so that makes sense. And here we have them. Wow, they look so nice already. I mean, I really wish that you guys can see this in person. They are very good looking. So yes, we do have there the next name of it, which is Voix, and it comes with the NFC logo. On this side is where we have all the buttons that we already saw. On the inside, we can see there it says made in China. On the other side, we just have the right logo. This one is the left hand side, and we can see how nice and stylish they look. They don't look bulky. As a matter of fact, right here I do have my Beats by Dr. Dre replicas, and for those of you who don't believe in replicas, guys, I've been using these since December, and I mostly use them sometimes to edit my videos and to listen to some music, and I also let my daughter use them sometimes. And I only have one small complaint, but I'll be going through that later on when we compare these two. So for right now, these are the headphones. On the top, you don't have any brands whatsoever, and we do have this eggshell material that is very soft. If you guys have touched the OnePlus One, it feels exactly like it. On the inside, it comes with a very thin pad. It doesn't feel like the Beats. It's actually very thin. And yes, these are made entirely of plastic. We do have here an extender in case you guys have a big head or whatever. You can extend them. So inside, you're going to find here a this looks like some sort of metallic frame. Let me see if I can focus that. I think it's plastic actually, guys. This is not metal according to the temperature. and the same thing goes for the other side. We can extend them. And on the inside, where the speakers are, I can feel that this is just a fake leather, or simulating to be leather, but no, this is not going to be real. They do move from side to side for comfort, and you know, for the most part they feel okay, but I think that my Beats are a little bit more comfortable. They're a little bit more fluffy. But when it comes to the sound, I haven't tested them yet. So here, let me go ahead and set this aside and see exactly what else comes inside of the box. We do have a little pouch so that we can store them and protect them, which is always recommended. And the pouch is made of this cloth material, feels very nice and soft. And then finally we have the USB cable so that we can charge it. It doesn't come with the actual wall charger, so I'm assuming that these can take a 5-volt charger, maybe from any of the phones that you guys may have around the house and whatnot. Now before I go into the review part, I forgot to mention that we do have some manuals on here, and these are in English. They say on the front here, Voix Blu. So it is giving us all the instructions on how to use them. These are very basic. I don't really think that we need to read this, but in case you need to, we have them here, and they come again in English, so that's very cool. So now let me set this aside and now jump to the review part. And now that I have finally completed the testing on my Voix Blu headphones, I would just like to show you a little bit more around the body so that way you guys see exactly what you're getting here. I forgot to mention that on the bottom here is where we're going to find the charging / data port, and this is also going to carry a microphone so that you guys can of course make phone calls and whatnot. So that's a very nice feature. And also we got here on the back side a plastic shell covering the speaker itself. Now I have to admit that it does look a little bit fragile. I don't know if you guys can see that right there, but the system looks a little bit fragile, so I would just be careful and not be too rough with this side of the headphones. Other than that, guys, they are very flexible. I would say that they would do great for kids who are a little bit careless, I would say. At least on the bending side, we can see that right now I'm being very rough with them. At least I think I am, and they're not breaking. So the material feels very nice when it comes to this band. The sound quality, I would say that they do not beat my Beats by Dr. Dre replicas, and again, these are the ones that I got from iBaby. Now when it comes to Beats replicas, guys, they have the A grade, they got the B grade, and also the C grade. These are A grades, and when I compare them to the ones at the store, they actually are almost the same quality as the original. So later on, actually pretty soon, I'll be testing these and comparing them also here with the Voix Blu. Other than that, I think $49.99 is definitely worth it. For the most part, the sound is okay, but it's not anything that is going to blow your ears or anything like that. So don't expect it, guys, at least for my own testing. Yes, I charged the battery and I tested them for about 2 hours, and the battery is still handling well. First of all, I'd like to show you here exactly how to pair it. So for right now, what I'm going to do is power them off. And to pair them, guys, it's a little bit confusing when you read the manuals. It takes you right to where it's going to power right off. The pairing only takes place when you power them on. You got to continue to hold the play and pause button. I'm going to show you that exactly right now, even if you want to connect them through NFC. So let's say you want to do the Bluetooth version or the Bluetooth connection. All you have to do is just hold and press it, and then don't let go. It's going to be flashing red and blue very fast, likewise, and that means that right now it's in pairing mode. We can see how nice that ring looks. I think that's a very nice design. And then when you get here to the Bluetooth, you're going to notice that right now I have paired before, but if you're doing this for the first time, you might have to put a passcode, which is 0000. And then if you want to connect it through NFC, you do exactly the same step, but instead of coming here to the Bluetooth, all you have to do is just connect it through NFC. Make sure that your phone is enabled through NFC, and then you pair them, and then it's going to ask you if you want to connect. So right now, since I have connected before, I think it's going to do it automatically. It's not going to ask me. Let me see if that's going to be true. So for right now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and pair them here directly. I'm going to click connect because they are already in pairing mode. And then this is also going to serve as a pause and play, as we already know. And then to power them off, all you have to do is just hold them for about 3 seconds, and that's about it. There we go. Right now it has connected successfully, as you guys can tell. And again, I can make and receive phone calls with this unit. And to receive, all you have to do is select play. And to end the call, you select play again or pause, and then that'll end the call for you. So here what we're going to do next is go ahead and play some songs that I believe they are non-copyrighted. I downloaded them from my computer. Normally I use them for my videos, so hopefully I won't get in trouble. And now I'm going to increase the volume. And also another thing I want to do is go ahead and test it here with my little sound tester that I got in the background, so that way you guys can see the difference. I know it is not a fair testing because this is supposed to go in your ears and not directly into the sound tester. That's normally for speakers and other stuff, but I will just be using it so that way you can see the difference between this and the Beats replica. Here we go. Max volume. And max volume. That's a little louder. Keep in mind that it has also to do with the song. The bass and the clarity on these is amazing, but now I think it lacks a little bit on the loud side. I'm not sure if you guys can see the reading right now. I'm going to get them closer here to my microphone. So you guys get the idea. I mean, they're not bad, at least for the price, 49 bucks. And they are pretty sturdy. Good build quality. Now we're going to do the same test with the same song on the Beats by Dr. Dre replicas. Okay, now that I have connected the Beats Studio replicas, I would like to mention that this is a direct connection to the cell phone, so I'm not sure if that's going to be a fair comparison. Unfortunately, these are not the wireless version. The only complaint that I mentioned before that I have on these is that the metal bracket that holds the letter L and the letter R for left and right fell off. That's the only problem that I have, but so far guys, they are handling very well, so you guys can tell right here. So these are excellent replicas. And the reason I mentioned this, even though I'm reviewing here the UMI Voix Blu, is because a lot of people are saying that these are junk and that these are not great quality. That wasn't my experience. You guys can see that these are still handling very well, and I use these almost every day, and they are battery operated, and the battery is also handling very, very well. So here, let me go ahead and get started with the same song, so that way we can compare the sound quality from each one. And you guys tell me which one you think is better. I think that we don't need to go any further on this. And now for the second time, we're going to test them, and this time with the sound tester, so that way you guys can clearly see the difference and we don't need to go into a debate. Let me see here. It says okay, let me just select that, and then let's go directly here again. Max volume, and according to this, max volume. You guys can notice that the skipper is working great, or the forward button if you want to call it that way. The style on these is amazing. Well guys, and now with that being said, I have my conclusion about these little headphones, and I think that for $49.99 they are definitely worth it. Now if you're looking for something with explosive sound, then I would recommend something maybe like a Beats I would say headphone, or maybe Bose or Skullcandy, something that it is known to be loud. These are not too loud, and that's exactly why I prefer my Beats. Even though they are replicas, the sound is a lot louder. Other than that, I mean, the sound clarity was okay, the bass is okay, it's very well balanced. You don't have a lot of bass, you don't have a lot of voices, so everything is right there. If you guys want this, I would say just to relax and, you know, sit on the couch and just listen to some music where it's not disturbing anybody else, then yes, these are definitely recommended. The battery, like I said guys, it's been now about 4 hours since I've been playing with these, and the battery is handling very well, so I do believe that they last about 10 hours. The quality, like I said, I'm shocked with the quality. I can't believe that you can actually, you know, just bend these all over the place, something that you cannot do with these right here. If you do that with the Beats Pill, you will probably snap them in half, which is definitely something that you guys want to keep in mind. And like always, if you guys do have any questions, please don't forget to comment down below. Please like the video, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next one.